Hi everybody! Welcome back to part 2 of Materia D&D session 153, where the Menagerie have exorcised, or have at least helped alleviate some of the encroaching blasphemy that has been put upon a temple to BaWu in the raised village of Panlin, and I just realized we are on... Oop, there we
We're
go.
going cross country, boys.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, and I just moved it. Alright. Uh, and uh, they were doing some investigations around the area. At one point, as Ben was moving the bodies of the dead West Green civilians with the help of Karos, the blood runes. Actually, I can actually make sure my players understand where it happened. I should have done this earlier. We go to the altar. We go here. We ping you guys down here. These blood runes that were here the whole time, burnt up,
You
and a
pinged us
visage.
somewhere? I didn't see it.
I did not take you there.
Oh, yeah, but I have no vision there.
There's no light.
I'll bring Paul.
Wait.
Oh, I was like, I could see things. What are y'all talking about?
I'll bring
Yeah, my bad,
Paul.
Paul.
Whee!
There. Yeah, so these. So as you guys, as Ben and Karos were moving the bodies to here, seemingly they had a ominous warning, and that this entity will enjoy watching them fail to remove him from the lands. However, the group did split up in some ways. Cielo went scouting and looking for an old apothecary.
Potions. Yeah.
While he was not able to find any viable tools, as they were either destroyed or taken, he did find some salves and a potion. Just to reiterate what they looked like, the two salves were half clamshells that had a vanilla wax-like substance in it, in each half, and then he also found a glass vial that had a what would be described as like a liquid fire like substance inside. And when he heard something dinking around in it, and when he let it set on the side, it looked to be like a large molar tooth. Rock also went scouting around and trying to see what was going on with the help of Pebble. Did confirm that there is no other signs of humanoid life around. There are various animals and critters, short of the menagerie and the 4 survivors. But he did find some horses that were lashed up, seemingly to pull some carts. And one cart looked to be like a prison, like a prison hostage transport, like so that people couldn't escape. And the other one seemed to be of just weaponry, equipment, and armory. And he did find 2 interesting finds in there. One was a half gold and half silver rod, about 2 feet, where the golden end has a half sun motif on the end that projects forward or protrudes forward. And he did find 19 worth of platinum and 2 amethysts, 1 diamond, and 1 pearl. Then the Ben and Al, after Davis was talking with the 4 survivors, managed to successfully word of recall the 6 of them. So Davis stayed behind to the Sunlit Spire, where they have gotten in touch with Sej, and Sej is being caught up on the situation and is agreeing to take care of the 4 injured. And we are picking up now with Al and Ben. I think would be the best. Yeah. No.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, with Al and Ben at the Sunlit Spire. And Sej.
I'm here too.
He's technically an NPC, but I get to use the original voice. Alright.
Powerful.
I still have my character sheet pulled up.
Yep. Still exists. So, um, yes. So, yeah. So, Ben, you have caught up Sej as best as you can. What is the plan?
Well, in Celestial, I'll say, unfortunately, we must get back as soon as possible because we believe that there are more people who are being tortured and killed. So we appreciate you taking care of these four, and unfortunately, we may be bringing more.
Um, Al's there as a third wheel at this point. Whatever you're saying, but he doesn't understand it.
And I kind of look at Al and I realize that, oh, I'm being rude. And I go, we go quick, need get back.
Does you share said that we'll probably have to bring more.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, Sedge. Good to see you again, but yeah, we got to get back to the group before anything
Oh,
happens.
please. You do what you must. It sounds like many sadly perished, but bring them here if you need.
Thank you, but I know this place should fill them with hope again. It'll be good. Doing what we can.
They need so much right now, and I can certainly help.
Thank you. We'll probably see you again real soon. Ready to go, Ben?
And I'll nod and I'll look at Sej and Celestial. I'll say she chose wisely. And then I'll look at Al, ready to go.
Absolutely.
In passing, before you actually leave out the door, responding in Celestial, he'll also say, "She chose you too. We're just different places in the world."
Give a knowing nod and and then I'll quickly turn around and go, please send word to my brother what is going on. He may want to know.
Absolutely.
He did leave a few days ago. A day or two ago, I guess, right? Yeah, he would have left a couple days ago.
Even if he left and Sej would know that he left, I guess, he would just send
No, I'm
him.
just yeah.
Yeah.
To travel. Gotcha.
Actually,
All right.
Sej, need your help real quick. This might not translate in common so well. I'll look at Ben, pat my stomach and say, brace your core. And I'll look at Sej. Can you?
Ben understands you.
Celestial?
He kind of
Okay.
kind of tightens up. You can kind of see that he gets a little more rigid.
Cool. Ready?
Yes.
You see Al kind of get like a shimmer, that familiar fuchsia kind of magic. And just in a blink of an eye, in an instant, you're junted. You blink, you're there, but there's a lot of like momentum and a little bit of aftershock because it's much faster than what you might be used to with the calling.
The word recall.
Word recall. Thank you.
Word recall
Yeah.
is also very fast. It's just, but I get you. Let me see.
Mine is
Teleport.
nice and purdy. Yours is mean and ugly.
Mine is, I guess it's still an action. Duration instantaneous.
Yeah. So is word of recall. I just did flavor.
Yeah. Alright, this spell instantly teleports you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range, or a single object that you can see within range to a destination you select. If you target an object, you must be able to, yeah, blah blah blah. The destination you choose must be known to you, and it must be on the same plane of existence. Your familiarity, roll a d100, and okay, so familiarity.
So I've got the P in my left arm. I'm trying to concentrate on that, and then otherwise I'm just kind of Ben's close by. Um, I would choose him to be the only other target I'm bringing along. Then lean into it and pray a little bit.
So you have an associate object. So yeah, you can't fail. 1 through 100 is on target.
But roll it anyway, just for fun.
Gotcha. So as the verbal.
Oh. Good thing I know where we're going.
Good thing.
16.
I think I'm on target.
If you were very familiar, you still would have been on target.
That
Or
would
you
have
would
been
have been
off target, but close.
Yeah, but close. Yeah, not horrible.
Al wasn't where the sign was that Cars got this letter off of, but he's still trying to think at the front of the temple where we hung
Yeah.
out for a while.
Yeah, that's fine. With that, Sej, you do see, you see it happen. Like reality kind of pinches, and there's a little pink and fuchsia puff, and Al and Ben, you arrive on the other side, in front of the temple. Ben,
Give Ben a thumbs up.
I kind of look at Al and give it like a little head shake. Good, like good.
Nice.
How are the
Davis and Karos would hear the footsteps of them arriving.
right? How did
You mean I'm loud in plate mail? No.
right?
You hear Ben?
Yeah, you definitely don't hear Al because he's
Yes.
fucking sneaky motherfucker. How did they take being at the temple? Like, were they made comfortable? Are they welcome? I mean, I'm sure they're welcome, right?
I kind of look at Al.
Yeah. They're definitely welcome. They were very at ease and comforted once they arrived. Some of them had visited before during its construction, so they were familiar. Even some of them knew Ben from
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
and we filled in Sej. Ben filled in Sej and all the details. We'll let him know that there'll probably be more survivors coming in the future.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. We haven't found the others yet. Carlos and I have just been kind of finishing up here with the remains of folks.
Others?
Yeah,
So Rock is
Cielo
still
and
missing?
Rock. I mean, Pebble's here. I just haven't heard from them yet.
Pebble Talk Rock?
She flies off. She flies off. She knows where Rock is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe she's going to get him.
Cielo, probably money.
Huh?
Well,
And he-
Wait, shit, he's here!
That's on point. That's Cielo for you.
See, when we can't
No,
find Rock, I know he's just kind of venturing around. When we can't find Cielo, I feel like that's just the normal, because I don't know where you are
Well,
half the time.
Right, like,
He's not wrong, but it wasn't money.
oh.
There's
Yeah.
not much around here to find anyways, but I figured there would be something. So I kind of looked for like an apothecary's shop, and I found stuff. I don't know if it's worth anything, but
Anything? What do you got?
I'll take out the one like flamey weird.
So is the
Fire,
flamey one with the tooth?
toothy-
Okay.
Yeah.
Have we seen one of
And,
these
like,
before?
You may have seen something similar.
We definitely saw something with a tooth as the stopper. But it wasn't
that's the
liquid
stopper.
fire. It wasn't liquid fire though.
No.
I don't think. Okay.
That was just for Adam's players. That was Beast.
Oh,
Violet
that's right. The
Seaweed
beast
or
and
whatever it
tooth
was.
or whatever. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and the stopper was the tooth.
That's right.
But no, this actually has like a big molar like inside of the liquid. And
Oh,
when
so
I
it's
say
not a stopper. It's
fire,
actually in there.
no, it's in that. So like when he heard something, when he was moving it, he heard something like rattle inside.
Ah, interesting.
So yeah, it settles in there.
So it's just a normal ass stopper, but tooth inside.
Yep.
Huh.
Decent glass. Tooth
Yeah,
inside,
weirdly
and
enough, Davis
that's-
will gravitate towards it and like kind of look at it and try and examine it.
Yeah, he's like kind of tilting it everywhere, trying to like show the fiery popping effect.
Oh, that's a cool effect.
All right, if you want to, we can go ahead and Davis. It would be Arcana,
As I say, it would
unless
be
if
something
you
I'm bad at. That's
I was
I
gonna
mean,
say, 'cause I was trying to see like
the
if you're
reason
proficient with
Davis is drawn to it obviously is just because its connection to like Agni and the fire stuff in general.
I got you.
But I don't think that actually makes a difference, like in terms of getting
Nope.
a bonus.
In this case,
Yep.
not
But
just not
Agni
what you
guide,
cheated.
Agni guide me. I don't get guidance, but I'm still gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
And
trying to see
14's not the worst. 13 total.
Oh, just because he says that and I hear him, I'll throw guidance at him.
Sure. Plus
Okay.
3, so 16.
16.
Agni
Um,
assistant?
It's
You
it's
hear weird children laughing
light-
sounds. Hey.
Oh, no.
It's definitely giving you the you've been around some magic vials and potions, so they're probably a magic potion. You try to think of things that are fiery.
And toothy.
Yeah, it's a molar, so you don't know. It's not like a sharp tooth or anything.
I
so
like
you're
swirl it
"Alright."
around, hold it up to like realize I like for about a good 30 seconds, and then just kind of stare, like almost like I'm frozen in place, which is weird because I never really sit still. And, like you might wonder if
Yeah.
something's wrong.
So, what say you, Addison Davis?
It's a potion. It's probably magical.
Brilliant!
And then I put it down triumphantly.
Yeah, you with confidence say you know that it at least has some magical properties with that, but you have no idea what those magical properties would be. So, but it looks cool.
Hey, any chance we think blood might be an ingredient in that?
You
Mm,
want to give me you can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Okay. Anything
And
I
then
can
Did
do
you-
without
did you-
having to taste it?
do you say that out loud?
Yes.
I would have responded because a part of my investigation I remember was that exactly, and it didn't look like it's red, but it doesn't like look like blood.
It
Okay.
definitely does not look like blood. It again, it's the best descriptor I can give. Is it gives you the sense of liquid fire.
Okay. There's a lot of
But
different things that are
tooth-
red.
But the tooth is in there, and the tooth is not scorched or burned or anything like that.
Is it a normal sized tooth, like for like humanoid?
It's like a large molar,
Like, but I'm-
probably a little bit bigger than bigger than. I'll give you that just by looking at it. It's bigger than a regular human molar.
Okay, so we're talking like maybe hobgoblin, ogre, something along those lines.
Hobgoblins are humanoids, so no, like we're talking
giant.
giant
I-
ogre or bigger.
Okay, ogre big, got it.
Yeah.
Damn. Does the tooth look like it would fit through the mouth of the bottle, or is it like a ship in a bottle situation?
We built the bottle around the tooth.
Oh my god! Sorry.
We cast it in large reduce on the tooth, and then we put it in, and then we dropped concentration.
Adam, can I
Okay.
do a medicine check to determine what kind of tooth it is, or like as far as like where it comes from, what kind of creature?
Give me 1 second. I don't know if yes, you could. I just need to see what the actual associated check would be, so I can adjust the DC. Yeah, you can. You can certainly do a medicine check, because you believe it is of a similar to humanoid-like structure.
Ooh, not bad.
It's a thing with teeth.
I have-
28.
Oh shit.
I got
I'll
plus
give.
10, so.
Yeah, I'll give you something. It's humanoid. It's a big humanoid. It's bigger than an ogre or it's a giant's tooth.
What's the word? Giant? Giant? Giant?
Oh, giant
Giant's
tooth.
tooth.
Giant tooth.
Giant?
I mean, yeah, it's
oh,
big.
Oh,
No,
Can I jingle
no,
the tooth around.
no, come from giant.
Oh, like not people, the
Yes,
things,
like
the
big,
giants.
like big person giant, like
Got it.
creature giant, like
Oh.
was fire storm cloud
Oh wait,
giant.
yeah. There's giants that do fire things, right? I look
Yeah.
at like Karos and everybody who else is smarter than me, which is everybody.
I read like fairy tales about him. Never seen
I
one,
certainly
but
think so. I don't know.
So with that, I'll say that you guys can ascertain that it is a potion of fire giant. Something.
So, anybody good with potions?
eh,
Rock.
yeah, I think Rock might be the best
Yeah.
bet at that.
I
Rock,
just walk
what
outside.
does it do?
He's not here.
Oh,
We gotta track him down.
Yeah, I just walk outside,
Pebble is-
see if I can look where like Pebble may have flown.
Hey, I think we should stick as a group while we're trying to track down everybody. I'm gonna dart after Davis.
well, I guess
Alright.
we follow. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not like
Wait,
running
take-
off.
Hey, everybody, there's like these two like ointments, but I mean, we'll wait for Rock. I guess he'd know.
Are those in see-through containers? Because I'm not tasting them. I've learned my lesson.
All right. Takes you a few minutes, and you track down. But 5 minutes later, the whole menagerie is together while Rock is continuing to rummage through some carts that give you that stinky gym locker smell coming off of it.
If we
You just see
notice
Pebble
Rock, if we
perched
notice
on
Rock before he notices us,
I mean, I'm not being quiet, and I'm digging through gunk.
Yeah, I would say he's focusing on that, even with his shield giving
I
him a
would
passive perception bonus.
put Cielo up to going up and sneaking up and scaring him. I'd be like, "Hey, Cielo, go,
Hmm?
go
Yeah.
surprise him. He loves it."
Oh, even if he didn't, I would do it anyway.
My man, let's go.
Good man, good man.
I just shake my head in disapproval, but I'm not gonna stop it.
I'm gonna. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna try to like stick to the ground as close as I can, but I'm gonna like crawl on it with cover, trying to get to where Rock is.
Okay. Sneak up. Got it.
But the second I get like close,
Alright.
I want to, on the opposite side where I'm coming from, I want to, when I get 30 feet away, I want to try to make a minor illusion on the other side of where I'm coming up and try to scare him with that first.
Interesting.
But it's gonna minor illusion myself.
So like you popping up or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Rock. What is your passive perception? Should be fairly decent. It's on the left-hand side underneath your stats.
What was that?
What's your passive perception? I didn't hear you.
21.
21. Okay. Cielo's passive is much. Okay. So yeah. So as you're kind of rummaging through Cielo, you can act it out. Remember the sound has to come from you, I'm assuming. So do as you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Spook him. Go.
So when I get 30 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still like sneaking up, but I pop up a minor illusion right next to him and just go, "Hey," from still 30 feet away, he's just gonna like loudly be like, "Hey, boo."
So yeah, Rock, you're rummaging through, and all of a sudden your hand kind of passes through something, and you look up, and there's like a Cielo. Hey, the voice does not seem to match the. It's like a little out of sync from the illusion, and it seems
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
gonna-
traveled.
I'm gonna roll a dice here. 2 ways I think I would react.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh boy. Okay. What the? And just like immediately like shield forward smash.
Okay. Rock, you don't. Yeah, you just smash your shield, and it just travels through.
Oh, that's
And-
looking. What? Oh. And then I look around. I'm looking around. Do I see Cielo?
What's your passive stealth, Cielo?
Oh, sorry.
High.
Yeah, 23. I don't know, it's higher than that. 25?
25.
Alright, Rock, you can, if you said you're looking around, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. Well, it doesn't matter when I rolled 2, which makes it 20.
20 total?
20 total.
Yeah, so you look around and you're like, you see the others, but no.
Very
Nowhere.
funny, guys. He could have got hurt. Cielo, where are you? I know you're around.
Is that how you say hi to friends? You hit them?
Well, it scared me. There was, there's a lot going on. I was holding my breath because it smells real bad, and I was finding things, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not my fault that you're, so into whatever you're looking at here. What is it?
well, I found a lot of these, and I'll flip you platinum. Because I know that'll make your day.
I just pop around like the fucking, it's like a cart or like a building, right?
It's carts. So it's two carts that one, they're relatively close to each other. One has a bunch of like small, like I'm saying like cramped cages. Like if a person was in there, they'd have to like sit and they would still be uncomfortable in there. You can tell that they gave no shits about the accommodation for what they were transporting. And this one is essentially like an armory cart. It's got weapons and tunics and leathers and some other things. It does not smell good.
So I'm gonna climb on top of the cart and like hang down from the top and
gotcha.
look at what you're looking at.
Roger. Cielo, you see what I've been describing. Crude weapons. There are some better weapons in here. Different types of pieces of armor. Different things that have been collected. Some satchels, some bags, some little crates or cartons or whatever. But it's not well kept.
Nice junk.
Yep.
I'll kind of point because I was like tossing stuff. I have like one pile of like just loot, like the worst stuff, and then there will be one pile of like kind of salvage weapons or clothing or whatever that was like if we needed it, it's here. And then I've already took money and stuff. Also, by the way, I did minus a platinum for me, so please keep that.
So you gave how much platinum?
I threw him 1 platinum.
Okay, so 18 platinum for Rock, 1 platinum for Cielo.
And I'll be like, I found some like stuff I can use for spellcasting, and then I found this, and I'll hold up the scepter.
Yep.
And I don't know what it does yet. I haven't spent time doing that because I was digging through. But also, I found all of these, and I'll point to carts, and I'm like, if we need to like travel with people, maybe we can make use of all this stuff. It smells bad, but it's functional.
Davis walks up with he's got not exactly like a scarf, but like a face covering that is used like to travel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of smell. By the way, we did take those other folks. Well, Al and Ben did take those other folks back, so we're back to the normal crew.
Oh. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna walk over to the horses and let them loose.
Alright.
Be free, my horse friends. Live like you were meant to live.
Horse.
Yes.
And Candy Cane.
Yeah, they seem rather, when you let them loose, a couple of them look towards you. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
Can I help?
Yeah, one of those things I'm not great at.
Can I help? I am
James.
proficient in it, so I will help.
You can have advantage then, Rock.
Ooh, advantage. Oh wait, I rolled a d12, so that's not
Bad start.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it can't get much better than second, anyways. It didn't. I rolled a 19 with a +1, so 20, but not
Nice.
Alright, they do not seem to buck or anything. They even allow you to approach. You can tell that, they're horses for not the best people. but the fact that you cut them free, definitely they take to it. Some of them begin to pretty much immediately abscond out of here, but a couple of them turn back and look and they head out free towards the water, and you see them start to go away. You have set 8 horses free.
All right, my work here is done. What do you guys do? I save horses.
Yeah.
We save people?
Brock is the real hero. No, Brock is the real hero.
He said he showed us the scepter, and you said there was a sun motif on it.
Well, yeah. So the scepter is interesting. It's about. I'll give you one more description of it. It's about 2 feet in length. It is made of 2 precious metals. Each metal dominating one half. That has the sun. Yeah, I guess motif, which is like the half sun with the rays of sun being made by like jagged, or not jagged, but like sharp points of metal. That is the gold side, and the other side is almost identical, except for it's missing that sun motif, and it is of like silver or platinum or something along those lines.
Missing like it was broken, or missing like it's designed that way.
It's not showing. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be damaged in any other way. It doesn't. If you want to examine it, let me know. But that's what you got so far.
Well, I'll kind of walk up and I'm not going to take it from Rock, but kind of look at it and see if there's anything that sticks out, just because it's sun and, you know.
Sure.
I mean, I definitely hand it off to someone because I'm like, hey, look what I found. I don't know what it is yet.
Well, then if he hands it off, I'll grab it and look at it.
Yeah,
Well,
okay, absolutely.
Speaking of not knowing what stuff is, that's one of the main reasons we thought to come try and get you right away. Cielo, where did he go? Jesus Christ, man. And I'm just looking around.
Is Cielo missing?
Always?
No,
Do I see Cielo?
No, but I
Do
never
I
know
see
where he
Cielo
is.
when he says that?
I'm here.
Oh shit, there he is. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I immediately pat down my pockets where I put the 18 platinum. Do I still have them?
Cielo, did you try to do anything? Because you didn't tell me.
No, I didn't take it.
No.
This time.
Inside check. No, I'm just
It's-
kidding.
Listen,
I
it's
am-
been
I don't know.
dusty
That's
and we're in the sand and I'm like the same color as the walls and the ground. You know,
Cielo.
I would like to inside check that because I don't.
Go for it.
It wasn't Cielo saying it. It was Donnie saying
no.
it.
Yeah.
Say,
Well,
Cielo.
No, I don't trust him. I'm patting my pockets down.
In real
You
life.
find your 18 platinum.
What was that?
Like,
You find your 18 platinum. It is there.
I did. Okay. Well, you're lucky.
I'll be like, Cielo.
lucky.
Member bell option.
While right after he finds his money and puts it back, I want to try and steal it.
Sure.
I have
is
cat's
it sleight of hand
cat's
or
grace
just
today. So.
forcefully?
Oh.
Is it sleight hand or are you forcefully trying to steal it?
Oh, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Give me your lunch money.
I would.
Yeah.
I think I notice if he holds me down and tries to steal my money.
No. And you probably noticed anyway right now. I rolled a 14 sleight of hand.
What's that go against? Do I roll something?
Your perception, I think.
Oh, okay. Good.
Which you get advantage
I'm
of.
distracted yelling at buttons. So
I
I'm not gonna
definitely
take
see it.
advantage of it. Just
My
a straight roll.
passive 20, I definitely see it.
Oh,
But
hell
I'll
yeah.
say
I'm not trying to hide it from anybody but Rock.
What did you roll?
14.
16.
Ah, yeah. So
Yeah.
you feel me digging in your pocket.
I immediately spin around. I'm like, quick.
Ah, yeah. No. I thought it'd be funny.
Ow.
Now, what would be hilarious if Cielo took it and blamed Davis?
Yeah, exactly. Every time, yeah, we're standing on opposite sides of you two, so like every time you have to turn around.
Takes it from CJ or Rock and then puts it on Davis's
Oh yeah,
character.
without me knowing.
Oh.
yeah.
I played a long time ago with someone that did that a lot.
Oh, planted
get
shit
other
on
people.
people? Oh god.
Yes. All the time. It was good when he did it to NPCs. It was really fucking annoying when he did it to us.
Well, I mean, I know I've caught you, but do you actually? So if you do, I'm not gonna like be like give them back. Just be like,
Oh no, I never even got to them. Like you caught me as I was trying to go
Okay.
in. Probably. I'm just like,
Yeah.
You-
sorry.
you-
I thought it would be funny.
big
What's your
fat
hand
fingers, I'm
doing
not gonna-
on my coin purse?
That's not my coin purse.
Heyo.
I was about to say, is that a metaphor?
That's not a horker, that's my wife.
Heyo.
All right. So you guys are together. Yes. Ben. It's a magic rod, probably. I mean, I don't like just by looking at it. Seems. Anyone that is interested in said scepter slash rod, you can give me perception checks to see if you pick up anything about it. But it's gonna take some time to identify it any other way.
I'm not going to because I'm sitting against something glaring at everyone.
Yeah, I get you.
25.
Okay.
30. Would Carlos
25
be
and 30?
interested?
Yeah,
Yep.
Carlos might be interested. You can roll for him. It's fine.
Okay, okay. The advantage thing is sight.
It's site based, yes.
20. There we go.
It's a lot
I
of
have a
noises.
30,
though.
I have a 25, and I have a lot of noises, yeah.
19.
19?
I
All
need to
three of
copy
you,
paste the formula.
you're good. All
Let you
three of you
blend it
pick up on it that the metal scepter is surprisingly like clean and pristine. Looks like as if it wasn't pulled from this, gross cart, essentially. So, just something. Everything else that I mentioned is the same. The motifs, you guys pick up on it. There's nothing else that stands out to you other than it seems nice. It doesn't seem tarnished. Rock, I think, Rock, just give me a quick intelligence check. It can just intelligence.
9.
9? Okay.
I rolled a 5 and my intelligence is +4, right?
Yeah. Oh, and I'd give you proficiency. So 9 plus 5, so 14.
14.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Just since you're most of your skills are in our intelligence. The only thing that Rocky would pick up on from the scepter, I don't know if you shared it with the group, but it was actually before. They probably picked it up from one of the ruins or something else along the way. That's the only other detail.
Yeah, I would be thinking that, but yeah, I don't pass that on
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
To me, it's so kind of like it's so obvious. I'm like, I remember.
Yeah, I get that. I just want to make sure that I, as a DM, remember to give you as much information as I can.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that if anyone else gets it, I don't say anything else.
That's good. All right. So Carlos would say, "Are we?"
Yeah, we
We're
should
done.
get going.
We agreed to do something, so let's do it.
Right. How close are we to the river at the moment?
I'll say pretty close.
Yeah. How are we gonna cross here? Actually, how wide is it?
I spell.
Wide enough.
Oh,
Okay.
you mentioned that. That's right. That's right. We talked about this. Good. Okay. Good memory. Nice.
What was funny is when you said that, I literally just looked to see if I had water walk available.
We
I
had
didn't
actually
cast all
talked
my
about it
other
in a
spells.
previous session for sure.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a little bit, but you guys had talked about it. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's wide enough to be on a map, right? And it's wide enough to
Right.
but it's not massive, It wouldn't be it would be a tiring swim, but it wouldn't be like non-crossable to swim.
Yeah.
The water is not necessarily flowing anything crazy. You just see like a lot of like those cattails and like those
like-
water reeds.
Like a couple 100 feet, maybe, or so, maybe
Yeah.
1,000 feet or something. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, at most.
Like a quarter mile at
maybe a
most.
thousand. Yeah, it's but yeah, so when you approach the water is the one part still here that seemingly is okay. It does have its murkiness, but it's not like like gray or brown. It is still has its blue, to the point where you can still see fish swimming around just by looking through it. Along the banks, there's plenty of those water reeds, those cattails growing. You even see the water is fairly calm. So in some portions where the bank kind of cuts in a little bit more, excuse me, there might be even some lilies and lily pads growing. Ooh, hiccups came out of nowhere. So it is the one part that is still lively in comparison to the more yellow and brown and sun-baked area around here. The water definitely does provide life. So, Ben, are you casting Water Walk?
Yes, I will cast Water Walk up to 10 creatures.
All right. Any particular visual you want to associate with it, or
As
you don't
I
have to. But if you
no. Basically, what I'll do is I'll kind of cast a spell, and I'll just kind of like touch each individual person, and there will be a slight glow around their feet.
All right. With that, your feet all glow.
Loon sits and looks at you. She's interested.
Give me a tap.
Well, if Lunlin wants it, I'll give it to her as well.
She tilts her head a little bit.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
moment, Lulun feels the warmth and the glow from that. She just and like a wild dog, like a wild happy dog, jumps on the water and just
Oh,
the
shit.
water wobbles underneath her weight, but she's like on top of it, and she starts running back and forth.
Yeah, as soon as she does that, I'm right after her. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'll look at Pebble and go, hold my hand up.
I was thinking about it too. That's great.
Pebble jumps off the rock's shoulder, and you can tell me what she does. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. Pebble trusts everyone, so she'd fly over and be like,
Yeah.
So as she lands on my one hand, I'll like pet the back of her head with it, and then her little feet will start glowing.
More than they already do, being a
Yes.
And then she,
otherworldly spirit.
yeah, so she, and then you just see Rock. She just tucks her wings in, and she just falls and lands in the water.
Yeah, at this point, Davis is jumping up and down on the water.
Yeah, boing, 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 boing. The water like moves,
Yeah,
but it
springs
doesn't.
you up.
You don't fall. Yeah. Okay.
This looks plenty safe. I'm glad they all tested it out. Let's get going, shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
How long does this last?
One
So right now,
1 hour.
Ben, you know the word
whatever.
hour. Come on.
It's a weird word.
It is a weird word. Because
Confused
also
with-
there's
confused
time hour.
with other hour.
Right, yeah, time hour versus
Hour,
like
hour and I
hours.
kind of like touch us, and then hour and I kind of look at the sun and move a little bit.
Yep,
Two
okay.
words, same.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
common's weird like that sometimes.
Every language has that.
Oh yeah.
3 languages in a trench coat.
Let's
All right.
go.
You guys begin to cross the river, leaving the raised village of Panlin behind you.
Actually,
walk
it's
is
according
quiet.
to the sign, it's the village of Anlin.
Oh, the P's not showing?
No.
Oh, the sign. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No, Al has the P.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'll
I'm gonna
take
take
a
it out
pee.
and twirl it around my finger.
Dude, no. You need to do like a Flavor Flav necklace with it.
Oh. Hans, could you hold
I'm
this for
MCP.
me?
That would be funny. Like Hans just holds onto it the entire time. Christ, that's kind of meta. I have a
man.
necklace that's holding.
Han uses it as a weapon whenever he needs to
Yo.
beat people with it.
I will say
Hans-
the letter P.
Podcast P.
The letter P can be used to like create other letters quite easily. So he could actually start to learn how to like spell with it now. It can become a B. It can become a D. It can become a Q. It can become all sorts of things.
He can cover up part of it to make it like an O. or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Oh shit. It's becoming sentient. More so than always.
All right. So you guys do cross. For the sake of it, I don't think I'm on. Oh no, I am on that map, right? You guys are on the over map.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that from Panlin to the ruins would probably take you the day, right? Because each block represents a day's worth of travel, and a day's worth of travel being 8 hours of regular travel, right? So there's no means that says you can't move faster. So you guys can certainly get to your destination within a day,
Are we like
even with all because you guys
early
started your
afternoon?
day fairly early. What's that?
Are we like early afternoon or before noon?
It's probably still before noon because you
Oh.
guys started your day early,
Right.
and it you only camped about a few hours away from the village. Like there was enough time for Cielo to wake up in the morning, scout it out, run back to you guys while you guys were walking back. So it's noonish. Like it's not that late.
Hey, we're pretty good at this. Yeah.
Wow.
So press on.
So as you're walking um, up on the water, Pebble and Pebble will continue to kind of fly and then land and then fly and then land, just kind of enjoying the fact that she can do this. Loon Loon is continuing just to be a happy dog, even though I know she's not a dog, but you know what I mean. Running through the
Loon.
water.
Loon,
Well,
I'll race you.
I'm playing chase. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm playing chase with her and
Yeah.
stuff too, for sure.
Gotcha. But you do make it to the other side of said river.
Before we make it,
Mhm.
Rock has a curiosity.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Want to know, like, okay, so we can all walk on water, but if
Mhm.
I were to, like, jump on Davis, can he carry me or do we sink him?
Davis is strong enough to carry you, so it will he Davis, as you jump on him, Davis's feet treat the water as something he can walk on. So the water kind of bows a little bit underneath you, Davis. Like it's like you're
Yeah.
stepping on squishy ground
Right.
with all the extra weight from rock. But no, you don't
Holds just
sink
fine.
under, Dave.
Okay, hey buddy.
Unless if you willingly want to stop it. Like,
Nah. I'm afraid if I
Yeah.
somehow stopped it, I would just have to swim the rest of the way.
yep. I get you.
I thought that would sink you. And then I
I'm
won't do it, but I'll
unsinkable.
look over at Al. And I'll be like, I don't think Al can lift me. Al, if I did
Wait, what are you going out?
this.
You jump on Al.
No, I won't actually jump on Al. I'll stare him down a little and be like, no, not today.
I take like
And
a
then I'll-
running position, like, don't do it. Don't do it.
part of the only reason I do is part of me imagines that it still stops us from like sinking, and then I just kill Al.
Well,
Man, I'm like I just squish him on top of the water, and I don't want to do that.
That's fair. But yeah, you guys do make it to the other side of the river. Again, you see the water reeds, the cattails, the various little stony outcroppings. On this side, there are some larger it's not quite mangrove, right? Because mangrove is where saltwater, freshwater meet, but like similar to those type of trees, like water loving trees that are growing into the water itself, hanging on to the absolute edge of the riverbank. While you guys were walking, you do see like fish do part as you guys are walking across, but you do make it to the other side. On the other side, the immediate grasses in the area are more lush and more green because likely to the proximity of the water. But as you do look beyond, you do see that it does start to take on that more savanna, open field look where it is becoming more and more yellow, more and more brown, with the spotting of various acacia trees and low, small shrubs and bushes. Much of the same as what you've been traveling through. You have a direction, it is west. What do you guys do?
hey Cielo, I'm just gonna stop looking.
Yeah,
Cielo. Oh, there
yeah,
you
what's up?
are. Yeah, you're pretty good at leading us, right? Like you kind of know the area. Well, maybe not this particular
Yeah.
area, but
Certainly faster than you all.
yeah, that's true. Lead the way.
Sure. Wait, what was our destination again?
Our destination is me, Davis. No, I'm just kidding. It's the ruins.
I was just following you guys.
Alright.
But yeah, I see what you're pointing that way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll go take a peek and just
Yeah, just
follow me.
yeah.
And
we'll
if you
just-
lose me, just look at the sand.
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point.
No, not yeah, the dirt, and the
Dust,
grass.
yeah,
I get
yeah,
you. It's not Sahara Desert. It's savanna grass. But I get what you're saying.
Well, if I get too ahead, I'll take a stick and I'll just make a line.
There we go.
Or
Oh.
just say something.
Did I not?
Yeah, but then I'd have to come back.
All right. So if you are going to lead the group, go ahead and give me a survival check, Mr. CLO.
Yeah.
And I need to figure out,
If
did I get an image and I just forgot to upload it, or what happened?
if I give him the horn, I forgot it's non-directional because it's the noise from in your
It's
head, right?
600 feet. Yeah, it's 600 feet, and it's just a something happened.
I think I have the horn unless I gave it back. I think
think
I have it.
I think you do still have it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does still have it.
Nice.
Cool.
Does he have the
I
horn
have
and the
two
shofar?
horns.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have the
Uh-huh.
horn
Yeah.
and the shofar.
But
He
when the
is-
other
mix them up.
launch it,
He's a horny rabbit.
He is a horny rabbit.
What if I mess up and blow the wrong horn when I'm trying to silently alarm you, and then it's just like everybody knows we're here instead?
Yeah, yep. That is a mistake that you guys did not think about.
oh shit! I was like, I hear. Is that what it makes?
Is that what it sounds like?
It's like I hear the horn.
Like,
I think
wait.
Ciela's in danger. Yeah, we all heard that. What?
Wait, that's not how it works.
So did they.
Everybody
shit.
heard it.
Everybody going to die.
All in a day's work.
Alright, so what was your survival check? I didn't see the roll.
Oh, I was watching it roll and didn't even look. It rolled an 18.
Roll total of 18?
Total 18, yeah.
I'm
then it's
pretty sure
actually
you were
22
high.
then.
Yeah, 22.
Yep.
Alright. It's not the most difficult terrain to travel through. What makes it more difficult is just that the sun is out. You know, it's hot. You gotta avoid some critters from now and then. Now and again, excuse me. But yeah, you are. It's a fairly, from what you understand, Cielo, it's a fairly straight shot. You do use with what you can with traveling and trying to be cautious and safe. You do take the time to not take the most direct and straight path. You do weave kind of from acacia tree to acacia tree or low-light shrub to low-light shrub. You take a moment for the group to catch up, look around, and continue. But my question to the group is, and I guess this is more to Cielo, but the group as well, how fast are you guys trying to travel? Are you
40
guys
feet.
Probably normal speed. He's
normal
asking.
speed? Okay,
He's
so,
asking like careful slash stealthy, or like at a full-out sprint, or somewhere in between.
yeah. Are you guys trying to make there before nightfall? Or are you trying to get there early? Are you trying to? That's my question.
I
I
think
think I'd be pushing us to move pretty quick.
Okay, sure.
Karos would vote to go quick,
Down. I'm down.
but,
if
but I'm
they're
just
voting for quick, I'm going middle of my speed, which will be the same.
yeah, you know.
Slow down. Oh shit.
So all right. So rather than getting there in about 8 hours, you guys will get there in about 5.5 if you guys are going fast, right? If that's the plan, that's what it's gonna go. You guys don't have to worry about getting lost or messed up because you do have a scout. They help you with the traveling. I need to know though. All right, this is based on Constitution scores. All right, since this is going to be 5.5 hours of rapid movement, let's see if anyone needs to give me a con save. Al, you owe me 1 hour. First hour is fine. Then second hour, third hour, you owe 2 Constitution saving throws.
Total or each hour?
Total, just total. 2, because you guys are going 5.5. Ben, you owe me 1. Cielo, because you're leading it, and you can't technically. Oh, you still can. Cielo, 1 hour. You would owe me 4. Cielo, you owe me 4 saving throws.
No. Oh no.
You're +0 con save. You're good, I'm sure.
Am I able to offer, depending on how things go, to either Al or Yellow if they need, they can like hop on my shell and I can carry them for a bit?
Sorry, I was gonna offer Loon as well for whoever fails first.
Well, so Rock, yeah, but that would slow you guys down significantly because you would be carrying someone, so you would be moving at half speed anyways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it slows us down, then
Yeah. So it would slow down you and whoever you're carrying. So give me just one more moment, and I'll let me make sure I don't mess up how many con saves you owe me, because it's 1 hour is fine. Like you guys can sprint 1 hour, no issue. But it's then once you start pushing into the second. So I'm just gonna start again. So Al, it's 5 hours. Yours is 2. So 1 hour is fine. 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay, so you owe me 2 Constitution saving throws. Ben, you owe me 1 Constitution saving throw.
Now,
Cielo,
Adam, are you taking into consideration that I am wearing plate mail?
Oh, good point.
yeah. I mean, I could make it that you do it at disadvantage if you want to impose it on yourself.
That's up to you. I just want to make sure that we're being, fair across the board because I am
That's
wearing.
fair. Okay, let's do this. If you're wearing heavy armor, the first hour you would still need to save. Let's just do that. I think that's fair.
Okay.
So if you're wearing heavy armor, it would be the first hour. So you would owe me 1 additional save, Ben.
Okay.
Al, you are fine, and then that is your second hour. DC becomes escalating. I'll check your saves in a second. All right, Al, you do suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay. You're wearing heavy armor though, right?
I'm mid.
Oh, you're medium.
Mid.
That's right. You're
Yeah,
mid.
medium.
Yes, you are. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, man.
You are
What
very
what
mid.
what are you gonna do about it?
Yellow is fine for the first hour, and then
So no,
exhaustion.
wait. It's different because my first I rolled on D&D Beyond, but that shit is chugging for me for some reason. So I just did the
okay.
rest in there because it's
Got it.
+0. I just regular straight D20.
Gotcha.
But the first one was a 2.
Okay.
Does that fail?
Probably.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
so you guys can self-govern if you want to help me. That's what I'm doing. So the first check is 10. The second check is 12. The next check is 14. The next check is 16. It just gets up and up and up. The difficulty gets more and more difficult.
Plus,
So I failed 3 times.
yeah.
Okay,
Plus, once you're exhausted, then you start taking -2 to your saves too.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I am not exhausting y'all severely. It's just to see if you get 1 point of exhaustion once you get to the destination.
Got it.
So once you failed, you've technically failed, right?
Whew.
I'm not going to make you roll and then kill yourself by running potentially. Like I'm not. That's not the intent of this. This is just
Keep
to
up,
see,
bitches.
This was just to see, like, if you get there, if you're, winded. And Davis used his respite earlier today, so he can't get it away from you guys.
That's what
I
you
actually
get for
didn't
being a
do that
good
on
guy.
No, it's not even intentional.
No,
I just
I know,
realized
I
that.
Also, you haven't told me how many I need.
Hello.
I'm assuming it's 3 since my con is +2 is what it seems like what you're doing.
Davis 3.
Okay, but I would presume
Davis
they're
is
all at
10,
advantage. Because it's all.
Oh yes, because you're veteran special.
Alright,
Yep.
Okay.
And your armor's bamped in your arm and your
No,
ring, so it
well,
doesn't matter.
yeah, actually I would since we're walking for a long time.
Yeah, so,
so it was 10, 12, 14 for the 3?
10, 12, 14. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Al, 1 point of exhaustion.
I failed the second.
Cielo, 1 point of exhaustion. Ben, you're good.
God, I actually failed the second and third. Oh, which I know the third one's irrelevant after the second, but still.
Alright. Davis, point of exhaustion.
No.
If somebody wants to roll for Karos, keep in mind with Karos, he can use Indomitable. Because these are con saves.
I can roll those.
He used 1 last time. Does he have 2?
He has 2 now.
Yeah, so I think he has 1 left.
His armor is not heavy, so he only has 2 rolls, right? Wait, let me check his armor.
Yeah, his con.
I
Well, his
just-
con is +4, so I think
No,
he only has 1 roll.
He has 1 roll. Yeah, 1 roll.
So that was it.
Oh, shit.
He's good.
He's good.
Sweet. 18.
Okay. Rock.
Actually, yeah, he couldn't fail that first roll anyway.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Alright, Rock. You owe me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Does Karos just have like perfect jogging form?
He's
Real.
like a large cat on the open.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what I've been told.
Karos, slow
I
down.
don't know what I've been told.
I heard these rules are pretty old.
I heard these are. Yeah, he's. Yeah. I'm sure James just cringed.
Yes, yes, I am.
These
But you're
tweets.
laughing too.
So yeah, Rock. 2 Constitution saving throws.
I rolled 9.
Well, the 1 point of
But
resolve.
then apparently we hit my bit. 2 for a total of 10.
So the first one was 10.
No, the first one was like 20.
Oh, okay. And the second one was now higher.
Total of 10.
Yes, so you do get that 1 point of exhaustion.
Yay! I sleepy too.
Yeah.
So is everybody but Karos, I think.
Mm-hmm. Everybody but Carlos.
Well, I'll just risk. Ah.
Right. You might have lesser restoration or greater restoration. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. So you guys do. Oh, okay, go ahead.
In the back of my mind, I thought playing on the river would be a bad idea, but I was like, oh, we'll be fine. We're professionals. No, it was a bad idea. So that was not a warm up.
I didn't even take that into account. I just took it into you guys are traveling
Oh yeah, no, I think so.
at a fast pace.
We carry too much shit for this.
So, you guys arrive. And by arrive, I mean you start to see some more like natural stone outcroppings. Some of the relatively flat land does begin to become speckled with larger stones. You would even say possibly like boulders or other geo-like structures that are naturally protruding through the land. You do see that there is some greenery starting to more crop up. The density of acacia trees is getting a little bit heavier around this area, and you do see that there are other type of trees, maybe not necessarily even native to this area because you haven't seen them. And as you guys are approaching, you do see that there are numerous birds just flying through and using these trees as places to rest. The sky is warm. The air is warm. The sky is blue. There are clouds. You do see that there are some grayer clouds in the area, but they don't necessarily look like brooding and ominous. They're just a little bit lower, maybe a little bit heavier with rain. So there is possibility for rain. Excuse me. As you are looking further and approaching, you do see that the grasses, much like the trees, they are green. There does seem to be a vibrance coming back to this. And that's not to say like the entire area is dead, it's just there seems to be more greenery. What do you guys want to do?
Did we lose James?
Oh, did we lose James? We did. Okay, we can wait a second. Did he say something? Oh, lost internet. Okay.
Oh, did
Can
he
you jump
text or something?
phone? Yeah. He texted on
Oh, that's funny.
Discord from his phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Booth roll 20 as well. Head west, young man. I just saw that.
Yeah, that's a saying, right? Isn't it?
Go west, but yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Today I learned
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. All right. So as you guys are approaching, give me one more moment.
Yeah.
Trying to resolve. See if James comes back. Are they able to jump on? Okay. So yeah, it does become more lush, more green, more lively. Anyone doing anything?
Whew, man. We made good time, but that was rough.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
Yeah, but Carlos, get away from me. You sicken me.
I'm gonna look over at Davis. Can you do the thing?
Yeah. But Like, boy, I lost my voice a little bit earlier. I was talking to those
So-
other folks, so
Welcome back.
can't. Sorry.
I gave my water to the survivors. Can I borrow somebody else's?
Sure.
Karas just looks over you.
I'll borrow water.
A bottle of water?
Karas looks at you out and says, "Rookie mistake."
I tried my best. I ran out of water.
So yeah, as you guys do begin to see this in a distance, what are other people planning or doing? What do you guys?
What were those things that the whatever that thing was, the statue guy gave you guys? He said it would help us find something, right? And I'm looking at was it Rock and Ben? I think that had it.
Yeah, and they never told me who's holding each. Or as far as I know, each is holding one.
Do you want the
They
toe
never
or the finger?
Does it matter which one they've got?
I don't know. Does it?
Mm.
Either way, at any rate, yeah, I'll just look at them and be like, they're supposed to help us find something, right?
Yeah.
I'll pull mine out and go. Yeah, help find. And I offer it to Davis.
Oh, I don't know how this thing works. How does it work?
I look at Rock.
Rock, do you know how this thing works?
Not at the moment. I can figure it out though.
Yeah, I think now's a pretty good time for that, right?
Well, Arcana check if you want to, or if you have some other means. Rock, let me know.
No, I'm good with an Arcana check.
-2 on it.
That
don't
normally
forget.
works so well for me. Oh well, oh darn! I went from a 27 to a 25.
You needed a 26.
Fairly-
Haha.
Fairly,
Damn
and
it.
I mean this, and I don't. I mean this in a non-insulting way, but fairly rudimentary, fairly easy for you to figure out. They're dowsing rods. You normally hold them out and try to think of where you'd like to go, and hope that they help. So, yeah, sorry. As you're holding them, you do see that there is some scrawling along it. Now that you've actually got some time to focus on it and look at them properly, the rods themselves are a mix. Are actually made of some sort of bone material. So it's like an osteocast kind of material that has been painted and ceremonially kind of decorated. But you do kind of hold them out, thinking of where you need to go, and you do see that they do just kind of begin to rotate and point in the direction of what you are seeing, where all the animals and or all the birds are popping up on all the greenery and all that. So you probably made it to the right direction, the right location. In the immediate, anything that you want to focus on or look at?
No, I'm just gonna be like, hey, these things are telling us right there. I made it.
Right ahead. All right. So as
I will wander in that direction.
all right, Rock wanders.
And
What is?
sorry, but in my head, and you know what? Probably out loud because I'm also making beep boop noises while the rods are like point in the right direction.
Right. Beep,
think he
beep,
knows what he's
beep,
doing.
beep, boop, 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 beep, 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 beep. Very well. As you venture,
Pretty much.
uh-huh. As you guys venture more and more forward, let's switch you guys over. Cool. It switched. So what you're able to see is that you do finally come into an area that is of ruins. You do see architecture that is a little bit out of place in this area from what you've seen. It does seem to be made of columns of worked stones with arches, and there is greenery kind of taking over. Not in a very aggressive way, but in a slight way. You do also hear around you the chirping of birds, the cawing of birds. You do see some rustling within the bushes and that. So there is animals around here. I will say, as a relief, you do not necessarily see any of those blood effigies or bone effigies. And something that you feel in the air, there's a cold, like, moisture to the air, almost like a little misting. What you guys doing?
So Rock is just kind of meandering at this moment in some
I mean, he's
direction.
led you to the area, essentially, yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't they? I mean, they called these all like dig sites. I'm expecting to see, like a hole or a cave or something, right?
Same, but I guess it is the furthest one from proper civilization. But yeah, I don't know if that means more well guarded.
I'm gonna go look for something like that. I'm just literally gonna
we
go
made
look
good
around for a
time.
dig.
We made good time. Maybe now's our chance to be a little slower, quieter. And, I just don't know if we're alone.
I think I'm gonna try to find like a good vantage point to get up on the pillars and like look around from there.
Easy enough for you to do, Davis. If you're looking for signs of dig site or people or activity, you can give me a survival check.
Sure.
Cielo, I'm not going to make you have to search. There's columns, there's pillars, there's rocky outcropping. There's various things that you can use to your advantage to help you get a good lookout. So you do manage to find something, you climb up, and you can give me a perception check at advantage as you're looking around from a higher spot. Davis, no immediate signs of any foot trafficking.
Maybe this whole thing is the dig. There is a bit of an outcropping above us, like we're kind of surrounded. Maybe they dug this whole thing out. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of digging. Cielo, perception check when you can.
Yeah, I rolled twice and got it's gonna have to be a 22 because it was both the
22.
same roll.
All right, 22. From your vantage point, you do see that yes, the world, this area is a lot more lively, and I'm not going to make you roll for it. Likely has something to do, much how like the river provided greenery because water is life over here. There has to be, from what you can ascertain, a source of water in this area, and you're feeling that mist in the air, and it's a little bit cool, and it's kind of splashing up. I will ask you now for a nature check if you will be so kind.
Sure.
What's everyone else doing while Cielo is scouting? And if you're just sticking with the group, that's fine.
I am absolutely absorbed in seeing if Rods will take me to exactly the place joke.
Very well.
So I'm like full on like staring forward and like trying to make.
Got you. Rock, go ahead and give me a the rods are taking. The rods are becoming you. No, go ahead and give me a spellcrafting check. So spellcasting check. So proficiency, intelligence,
-2.
using the rods. -2, yes.
Which I forgot. My survival 17, but I'm assuming that doesn't matter.
That's fine. I'll give it to you.
25.
25. Okay, cool. And Cielo, nature check. Whenever you give me your result.
23.
23. All right, 25 on the Arcana. They do take you, Rock. You're allowing them to take you, and you close your eyes and you just kind of, and eventually you kind of walk forward and you hit your toe on something, and you open it, and it's stairs that have begun like a foot, like not like stairs leading upward, but like a couple steps, and it kind of grass has grown over it, and before you is a column, and on that column there is actually a kind of like a depiction, a scene, giving you very much, just for your guys' reference, kind of like think of when you see like Greek or Roman pottery, how they used to do like the castings, and you go to see like the imagery on the outside. Not quite hieroglyphs, but kind of giving a depiction or a story, something along those lines.
It's like a Grecian urn type
Um,
thing.
yeah, Grecian urn. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. It looks like a Grecian urn, but it is like actually like the column itself.
Ah.
And he just parks you right in front of it, and you see Rock. That the urn, the urn. Now I said urn. It's not an urn. The column. There is a depiction of there's a human figure who is holding. It's weird. It looks like he's supposed to be holding something. But there's like a crack or a groove that's kind of like maybe missing. And he's standing on a platform. And from the depiction that you can see, because everything is like, you're looking from the side, he's looking over a ledge. And the ledge is looks to be like depicted as a large drop. And then there's another ledge on the other side.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand right here because we just ran a lot. I'm still tired, but I think I found something, and I'm just gonna make one long beep noise. Hoping the people come. I found it.
He's flatlined.
Yeah, it went from.
Oh shit!
All right.
And I just plop down, and I'm just making noise.
Okay. So yes. Cielo, 23 or nature was it? Yeah.
Yeah,
With
it was
your-
23.
With your -2 from exhaustion.
You would have to add it, so it'd be 21.
21. Okay, cool.
I totally forgot. My bad.
Nope, you're good. That's still good enough. From this vantage point, you feel the little water spot. Like there's that misting. There's that water. And you hear it now that you're allowing yourself to kind of focus, and you hear the sounds of water falling, like you running water that is falling somewhere, but you don't see it. But you can feel the water that's in the air. That's like the misting that's coming off of waterfalls. But you don't see a large enough source of water or the waterfall itself from your vantage point, and you're pretty much on the highest point that you think you could find here.
So that mist, does it seem to be directionally traveling?
Good question. Not that you can pick up from here, but you can go ahead and give me a survival check. Maybe it can help you pinpoint something.
Yeah. Oh my god. And you said -2, right? It would be 20 flat.
Very flat. Yes. It's coming from somewhere. Obviously, I know that seems like a very vague statement, but from where it's coming from doesn't seem to make sense. Because you're here and you're on this ruin and you're looking out and you're seeing your friends in the field, and it just seems to be like it's coming from the net. Like, let's say, how do I want to explain this? So you're in one. If this was like one block of the ruins, it's almost like there's another block of ruins next to you, and it's coming from over there. So it is traveling in a direction, but you would still imagine that you can see as a waterfall or see something. And you do see there's more structures, and you do see that there's like the birds gathering in the trees off to the side, and it does look like there's some of the moisture more heavily on, let's just say, the west of you. And you can see that just by how the plant growth, the trees are, that there must be a source of water there. So to the west of you, most likely.
Huh. I'm gonna shoot an arrow that direction just to see what happens, if it like falls naturally or if it like goes through stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you draw your bow, your little short bow. The arrow conjures. You see it sail through and get lost, fall naturally and get lost in the distance. So doesn't seem like there's a cloak or an illusion or anything like that.
I think I would get back to like the group wherever, if they're like not most of the group, because Rock walked off. But anyway,
He's still in that same original, like, we'll call it a courtyard. It's not necessarily a courtyard, but just, he's in that
Yeah.
same ruined courtyard area as everybody.
loud enough for everybody, I guess, from the top up there. I don't know if I would get down, and I take that back. I think. Sorry,
yeah, it's
but loud enough for everybody to hear. I'd just be like, "There's, it's." I'm sure I'm not the only one that hears it, but there's. It sounds like a waterfall, and there's a bunch of mist, and I don't see it, but it's here. It's just this place is weird. Just be aware.
Should we look for a waterfall then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, I don't know, a waterfall, a river, some water, but there should be some here. Like there's running water somewhere.
Okay. Well, so you guys are heading, like I said, arbitrarily to the west then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Rock, are you still parked in front of the column? And then...
I need someone else to at least like look at this.
Well, you need to grab their attention.
Yep.
I send Pebble to go to whoever's the closest to me that in the north direction.
I will.
That sounds like a D6
let
roll.
anyone volunteer. Yeah,
Who
D6.
wants to- Okay.
Based on character name, alphabetically.
Yeah.
I'm number 1.
Yes, you are.
So whatever a 4 is. Al,
So Al, Ben,
Cielo.
Cielo, Davis,
Davis?
Karos, Rock.
Davis.
Davis.
That was me.
Davis.
Yep.
Pebble goes and tweets at Davis.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, what? Hey, Rock.
With her wing,
What do you
she
need?
points towards Rock.
I'm looking for a waterfall. What do you need? Or water?
I found a thing. The
Oh.
sticks say here.
Oh,
There's stuff here.
hey guys. Well, keep looking for waterfalls. Never mind. And then I'll go over it.
Okay. Davis, you approach and you do see that the column, it's like a Grecian, like you said, Grecian urn. Thank you for telling me what it was. I couldn't think of the name.
You're welcome.
And you do see it's again an individual. It looks to be depicted of just like a man. He has his hand out to the side of him as if he would be holding something, but he's not. He's missing it. There seems to be like a groove or a slot in that
Got it.
area where his hand would be. He's sitting on a ledge, looking over a precipice, looking over, and there's another ledge on the other side. Yeah.
So I mean, so is there like a key or something that goes in there? Like I don't know. I just start looking around for rock, like about correct sized like rocks that are around. Not this rock.
Not that, but Davis, you've seen a similar shape to that before.
Ah, have I? Is it the coin that I have that somebody said is a key? I pull out the coin.
No, I'm sorry, it's not that. I know you wanted to do that, but that's from a whole other region of the
No,
world.
I know.
Try it anyway. Try it anyway.
No, it seems to be like something Rock is holding in his hand.
The rod itself?
One of them, maybe.
Okay.
Is it toe shaped?
Yeah, I'll just literally just take the
They're
stick.
not.
I'll take the stick from Rock and just jam it in there. Be like,
Yeah, you take one of them, and they are slightly different. Like, so that you can distinguish them. And you grab one of them, you put it up there, and then you put it. There's the L shape. So there's a hole, and you can actually like put the bottom of the L, and it slides into the column, and then it lays flat, pressing into it, as if the guy is holding something. And then you hear this, and then some of it begins to the column begins to kind of crumble away, and a phrase
did I break it?
is revealed. Oh, maybe you broke it.
No, I'm saying that out loud to Rock.
Oh, okay, got it. And a phrase is revealed.
Did you say a phrase?
A phrase.
Yeah, a
PH,
phrase.
RAS.
Like some of the pillar begins to crumble away as he inserts it, and then actually Rock would be able to read it. In Draconic, it says, "Take the leap."
I mean, you don't have to ask me twice.
I didn't ask you anything.
Like, oh. Sorry.
Do
Like,
it.
that says take the leap. We need to jump.
And then, as he says that, Davis, some more of the column begins to crumble away towards the bottom, and you see that same figure. It's like the next page essentially of it. He is in the precipice, like drawn with each on the column on each side, and he's just in the precipice as if he's jumping in.
Yeah.
Can I get up there easily enough?
It does. The image is a little bit more up to date. Sorry, there's a detail I forgot. And you do see that there appears to be running water. So the precipice is meant to look as if it is a waterfall.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we haven't found the place I'm supposed to jump off. Got it.
Yes, correct. I mean, you can try to jump if you want to. That's fine. I'm not gonna stop you.
I feel like as soon as it said take the leap, I'd try and like climb up and jump because I'd be like,
I'd buy that.
So,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So
so I jump. I full on like arms out, like yay! Solved it.
okay, solved it. Okay.
Davis waits.
All right. So it's a little bit of a column, so you see him kind of climb up.
Yeah.
Are you're free leaping? So you just full faith leap. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, but also my
Minus two.
cloak would probably kick in. I've just realized.
Yeah. Yep. That's what.
Dexterity save, you said?
Yep, minus
Just
2.
for posterity's sake.
Oh man, this dice has been on fire tonight. Save. I don't think I get a plus. No, 18 total.
80 total. So and as you leap, your thermal rider's cape kicks in. The dice roll was just to spoof you, and you land. Aww, that was lame.
Should I do that too? Wait, there's
Didn't work.
no. Wait, hold on. It's doing more. He's like on a waterfall now. Yeah, keep looking for waterfalls, everyone.
Yeah, we probably need the waterfall.
All right.
Thank God I got the stroke. That would hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
you were up
land,
high.
Yeah, it's a bit of a climb. As you land, the one dowsing rod that you're holding does begin to naturally turn in your hand to the west. Essentially, I'm saying west because that's where I said the group was going.
Oh, I immediately resume beat noises and start like running in the direction.
Okay, he's doing things again. I guess keep your eyes open for waterfalls, but I'm gonna follow Rock.
As Rock starts to walk, start to pass up the rest of the group. Beep, 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 beep. And you get to another portion of the ruins. Give me one. And what you see here is the ruins are more intact. They do actually have like a roof and a ceiling over this area. You do hear the sounds of water and running. And as you guys kind of catch up to Rock, you do see that there is a pool that is of water that has multiple little streams feeding into it. And it's hard to see Cielo because this structure was in the way, blocking it. And you can see birds are using it to nest, and there is liveliness around here. Excuse me, these hiccups keep coming in and out today. I apologize, guys. And you hear the sound of running water. You don't see it though. As you guys are looking around, there's two very obvious structures. One is the main structure itself, which is the covered area, and there seems to be plenty of walking space. There are multiple support columns of the same material as the other columns that you saw that were just kind of left about and more run down. The dowsing rod is definitely beep, 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 putting you to go inside, Rock. Inside, you do see that there are two large statues. The way that they are positioned, I will show you in a moment, but their arms essentially make the shape of the dowsing rod. One's left arm is pointing away from the body, and the other one is pointing straight out, making like a 90-degree angle, and the other one is the opposite arms doing that. So let me try to show you what I want to show you without showing you everything. So give me 1 second. I need to cover some stuff up on the map. Yeah, I definitely need to cover up some stuff on the map. I just realized that because I don't want to give away what you need to do. So 1 moment. Black box. Black box. I want to draw a box. Rectangle. Control D. Control D. Awesome. And awesome. And then I will move you guys over here. Boop.
Nice. Field goal. Let's go.
Yeah. So you see two statues. And
We're coming from north side?
no, from the south side.
South side. Okay, from down here.
Yeah.
Got it. And these are stairs up or down? I can't tell.
Down.
Okay.
And you can really hear that water. And beyond that is where you can see the pool of water. But like you can hear, and Cielo, it's weird. The water, the mystic is like coming through the floor in this area. Like it's managing to kind of percolate or make its way through the imperfections in the stone and work and everything.
Huh. There's gotta be a lot of running water like under us.
I'll tell the rest of is the rest of the group coming?
Yeah, you've all kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
I'll
say.
tell.
Unless if someone says otherwise, yeah.
I'm sure Rock is like staring at the rod this whole time and getting pulled in whatever direction it thinks it's supposed to be going.
Singular
like,
rod.
Sorry, yeah. And he said, I'll be like, he said something about taking a leap, and then he tried to jump, but I don't think it was there. Maybe it's somewhere over here. And I'm just waiting on Rock now at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like it's here. I probably shouldn't be the one to leap to cloak.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, I guess.
I'll like let Ben down to see. I'll be just let him do it.
He usually does.
Yeah, exactly.
There is nothing to leap towards, though. That's what. There's just a little bit of set of stairs. There's the two statues with arms out as a dowsing rod. like a good 60, 70, 80, like 100 feet away, there is the water that seems to be running into the temple, which leads to like a natural lake kind of thing.
How does this line up with the picture that we saw at the other spot after we put the rod in? Because the one crumpled and it said "take a leap," and then the other thing.
Yep. So kind of hard for me to.
Well, the initial
but, like,
picture
it does.
showed a guy sitting on top of a waterfall, right, or at the precipice of a waterfall.
Yes. Precipice of the
And we
waterfall.
don't see a waterfall yet.
Not
Right.
yet, but you can hear it, and you can, based on what Cielo's saying, you can like feel and see the
And we see the
misting that
pool.
would be. Yeah, but the pool's out to the distance, but you don't see a waterfall falling into the pool.
Got it.
Like the pool seems to be like little natural streams gathering, and that. And here you can like hear it, and some of you have a high enough perception. It sounds like it's all around you. Like the waterfall, where you are, the waterfall is all around you.
And at the where's this running water that's leading to like a lake or whatever?
Off to the distance, like it's multiple little streams just kind of naturally coming peacefully, connecting into the larger stream that you see, or the larger pond that you see, and that pond or lake or whatever you want to see. This portion of the ruins or the structure is built right up to it. Like if you walk all the way out there, it's built like you see part of the structure is like going into the water itself.
Hey, let's go over there. I want to look at the edge of the water.
You guys are free to move as you wish.
Oh, wait. Do we have tokens on here?
Oh no, like magic. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I'm asking, like, you guys are free to move. Like you guys are
gotcha.
not being restricted or anything.
Gotcha,
Sorry,
gotcha.
sorry, yes. And then we'll call it
Okay.
here pretty soon. Because
It's like, should, hey, Al, you maybe want to get on Loon Loon and take an aerial pass, see if you see anything? I don't know.
Yeah, seems like a safe bet. Come on, Lou. See what we can find. I guess we'll go distant towards the structure.
Jones turned off my computer.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh, did it hit the fucking button on
Nice.
the keyboard that should never exist?
Yeah. So, yes. So, I'm here. I'm listening. I mean, I don't need to look at it. I know the map. So yeah, the two statues. The stairs lead down. Looks like it's it's solid temple works that leads all the way to the pond or the river or the pond or the lake, whatever you want to look at it. When you get up to the edge, because I know Cielo said you want to go there, it just looks like it builds, like it's built and it goes down. It's part of the temple is built like right up to the edge. Well, the ruins are built up right to the edge. You are
So-
above you. There is ceiling. There's support columns all around. There is stonework above you and below you. Go ahead.
So is it, like, when you say, you said the temple work is built up to the water itself, like, so are we at water level, or is it below us?
It is a little the temple builds down into it, so the water is a little bit below you. Yeah, the water level would be just a little bit below you.
Okay. Yeah, so I said, hey, Al, why don't you go take an aerial look, and I think he said okay. Well, on Loon Loon.
Yeah. I tried to go to the far side.
All right, you get on Lunen's back. She spreads her wings. You fly. Go ahead and give me the perception check.
Sorry, you said perception check?
Please. Yeah, sorry, I'm on my phone. I'm waiting for my computer.
-2,
Mhm.
don't forget.
Danke.
Uh-oh.
I have one more lucky.
Yep.
And, I want to find
2 is right next to a
whatever's going
20. Ah.
on. Better, I guess.
18? Okay.
18.
Well, 16 really, right? Unless your normal perception is plus 11.
It is.
Oh, it is, okay.
Hmm.
That plus 2 would have helped, though.
For real. Breakpoints.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to move something. I think Jones is just laying on my keyboard, so it's like messing up with the hotkeys. There we go.
All the modifiers.
Trying to see which one I covered up that I don't want to. That one I want to. Why can't I grab this? One second. I'll zoom in.
Enhance.
There you go. Cool. A little bit better. There you go.
Hey, you're back.
Revealing a little bit more. Yeah, so should see a little bit more of the image.
Ah.
being revealed.
Down
So Al, as you're flying around looking, yeah, you just see that there's multiple little streams and little trickles of water kind of falling into this area. What was your total for the perception? 18?
18.
You fly around. You can hear the waterfall. You can see that the water is. If it was moving out, you can see that the water is moving towards the temple, towards the structure. So the flow is as if there is. Yeah, as if there is momentum or movement towards the where your friends are standing.
Okay.
18 total. How far are you leaving? How far are you flying?
On the slower side, but kind of just straight out and ahead. I'd
Um,
go as far as I can. One thing, and I think you partially answered it, is the volume of the waterfall, is it decreasing as I fly out?
The sound of it is right. You basically, I will say that with this, you've ascertained that the waterfall is underneath, possibly the temple. That's the
Yeah.
only thing that makes sense. As weird as it is, I keep saying temple. I mean like ruins. Sorry.
Right.
But back where the party was, the water just kind of meets the edge where they are. It's a few inches down, but there's not like a drop that Cielo saw or anything. It's
No.
connected. Okay.
Yeah, it's like as if the temple is built on top of the water, but that doesn't make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna say, Al, with that 18, you do see something that you're not looking for.
Okay.
In the greenery, kind of perch like off to like on the a little bit elevated section, you do see something that stands out, and it's familiar, and it makes your swallow hard. And you see a column, like a smaller column of bone and sinew,
Our favorite.
and you see multiple of them strewn about in this area, and you see people lashed to them and attached.
Well, Lynn and I will stop our, I guess, horizontal direction, kind of hover. If I gain a little altitude, can I see if like there's an obvious path that might connect back here from
With
within this
that
chamber?
18, there does seems to be like a foot beaten path, kind of like that wraps around and makes its way here. But as you're kind of looking and seeing around, you do then spot some quick motion, and um, a hail of arrows are shot at you. And we will pick up there next week.